I don't know if anyone's going to think to jump on this that quickly. Yes, up here, yeah.
I've never been here.
Really? Oh, it's lovely.
Wait, a couple of months ago.
Oh, right. My stream ended weirdly on its own, so hopefully this one is live. Yeah, I'm not eating in here, not with Emperors, but either way, I'm having a cup of tea. Yeah, in here. But maybe I should switch the stream off and let's get in, and then we can do an interview. Yeah. All right, I'm going to stop this. I'm coming back in a minute, everyone. Can't stop it. How bizarre. Ah, there it is.
It's nice and warm in here.
Right, I'm just going to put it down a second. Sorry about this. We're just going to... Let's wait for young William. It is lovely in here, isn't it? I've got to cover the back of this camera and then they'll know I'm not filming them. Right, should we sit in a booth? Or there's people there?
Yeah.
Actually, no, but this might be more comfortable. Or... hi. Yes, please. We're just looking at the seating arrangements because I'm young and agile, but my companions may need a higher or lower chair. Is this all right for you to sit here? Or there's a booth, yeah, but there's people, like there's a group of people there. Is there another one, or? I think these... Sorry, everyone. Over there, or sitting in near the door though, isn't it? It's maybe chilly. I don't mind, it's getting ridiculous now. Right, I'll just sit down. Bill, do you want to sit on the sofa or on the seat? It's quite low. Or do you want me to get you a table, like a dining chair? Is that going to be better?
Yeah, it would be, I think.
Yeah, all right. Oh, hang on a minute, now I'm making old lady noises. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm just trying to manage my phone at the same time. Right, sorry about the angles. Oh.
Thank you very much.
Right, yeah, I just don't want them to think I'm filming them, that's why I'm holding the phone. Yeah, my phone went dead, I don't know what happened. You look like real some days. I'm gonna go. Just guessing. And if you do, you should be proud of it. He's a very dashing looking gentleman. Right. I just feel very conscious of this camera. I'm just going to point them all at the ceiling. Sorry, everyone. 2 seconds. Yeah, you see my finger is on the camera part. It's not facing that way, it's facing me. Yeah, literally I'm the only person that you can come around and see, but it's facing me only at the moment. So, yeah, no, I'm very conscious. That's why I'm covering this, just so nobody feels intruded upon. No problem. Let's see. God. Look at him getting his money out. Like he's got a chance. Right. What are you having? A tea, coffee? Double Jack Daniels. Sorry. Right, talk to me long, and then Billy can talk to you in a minute. Yeah, sorry about the other stream. I don't know what happens. My phone, I think it's the same thing that happened in Canada. My phone got so cold, it just went, nah, backed it off. My hand is so cold. Right, let's take the hat off. Let's do this sort of systematically, shall we? I didn't even put my hair up today.
I want you to get what's to be got and hold on to that.
Put it on the tape. They don't take the money straight away, Randy. They're posh. They wait till the end and make out they're confident in your ability to pay. Steve knows. He's getting his running legs going.
I'm making an inquiry for you.
Who's that?
My
Sam?
son-in-law.
Oh.
He's going to get
I thought you were talking to Bloodfire.
No, I think he's done that.
He knows. I said to Bloodfire last time, when I don't answer the phone on Sunday, go on my YouTube. If anyone sees John, I'll tell him in the hotel. It's lovely, isn't it? They just have a little bit of jazz piano or something in the background, little tinkle of the ivories. That's probably hate speech. Tinkle of the plastic, acrylic, piano keys.
So, you've got tea and coffee, I said.
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, fine, thank you.
I'd like it.
If you're already Marabonvoy member, or if you're...
No. I've been in before, but I've never been on, I don't know.
It's
No.
complimentary. Do you want to be? The only thing that they want is your email address.
I'll take if it's a form or something like that, I'll take it, but I'm just having like a 3-way conversation at the moment, so, and that's fine. Do we order? Should we order at the bar?
We will come to order.
Thank
Do you
you.
have a menu to look at or snacks?
What's that?
Booze.
This is the best one.
Whiskey and gin and wine.
I don't. Do you know? I can't remember. I've had. Sorry, everyone. I really feel like this is like a redundant stream at the moment, but I'm coming to you. I know they do tea because Bob has English breakfast. Snacky wise, I can't be sure. I can't. I don't. No, that's just posh stuff for show on the bar. Right. Anyway, do you want me to take your hat off? You should take your coat off, really, because that's what I've done.
Get the benefit with no gift.
I know, I sound like my mum. My battery, look at that, deaded. Right, sorry everyone, I might as well unplug that, that's useless. Right, let me see what my battery, oh, I don't want to think I'm filming them.
Hey, would you fancy a tea or coffee? Yeah, tea.
Okay, I'm alright for the moment. Let me take the coat off. Do you want just undo your coat, or do you want me to take it off? You'll be cold, but you won't feel it when you go outside. Alright, anyway. Oh, the angles, I'm so sorry. Right, let's cover up the back camera again, and then we'll talk to Billy. He's turning into such a long thing. Right, I've got a scarf hanging down the end.
Is there anywhere open here that I can buy it?
Primark might do a travel one, or there's an I think there's an Argos.
So this is the menu, and we also have.
I am coming to, I promise everyone. So, I've said to everyone take their coats off, and I've still got my coat on.
Oh, yeah.
I need to use the tripod. I worked it out. The rocket scientist in me worked out how to use my own tripod. Yeah. Oh, I think last time I did it fell over. Let's just set it up as if I'm filming Billy retiring. But then they won't feel their privacy's being doodahed. Billy don't mind, he's a seasoned professional. Right. Sorry. It's not pointing at you, it's pointing at me. That sounds like a proper narcissistic one, doesn't it? Right, what they got for 18 quid a go?
Nothing.
What's that at the top for Jim? Olives. Listen, Sainsbury's, I'm not advertising, but
Well, mini burgers, but how many do you get?
who knows? We're just having a look at the prices, and he's got a bit Jewish, but he's already Scottish, so I mean,
Look, it says
I heard the intake of breath.
Mini burgers, plural, what does that mean? 2, 3, 4? 14 quid?
Probably 2. I would ask him. I wouldn't just take it as, I mean, it says Scotch eggs, I still think there's only going to be 2 of them.
Yeah.
I've already got 2 Scotch eggs in. What we could do is let my hand bring back feeling into me hand, and then just go back over the road to the Hard Rock. Do you want to? Because they've got a Costa in there.
To where?
Sorry, now I've just got sniffing up. Hard Rock over there, they've got a Costa in there. Do you know they do reduced sandwiches as well? Everything for a nicker.
Yeah.
Look at him making out his blood ache tartar over there. Should we go over to the other gaff? It's a bit of a walk for you though, isn't it? Let's get a cup of tea here.
Yeah.
And then we can go over and get a sandwich out of the other place where the trannies and all the music stuff. It's cheaper, but it ain't better to be schlepping halfway across. We've got to go back over there.
5-minute walk across the road.
Yeah, but 5 minutes for you two, bleed no done. Listen, I ain't getting no younger.
Nothing for you.
Jesus might come back.
It's a struggle for us.
I know, that's what I was trying to say with charm and humour. Right, talk to me then, everyone, so I can see you.
So, tea.
Hello, Tippy Bear, you alright, babe?
Flat
Coffee, yeah, but if maybe they just do something. Hi. Do you do just regular coffee?
Yes.
Like filter coffee, something similar, you know, like not cappuccino, not mocha, not latte, just coffee.
Americano?
I knew they were going to come with a name. Yeah, I guess so. Could I have like maybe an espresso, but with extra water and a little milk?
Yep.
Like a strong coffee, please.
And with the 2 teas. Have you got like normal tea?
They've got English breakfast, or they've got.
Yeah, 2 English breakfast teas.
Yes. Would you like some milk?
Yeah, milk as well, please. So.
That's it.
That's it for now. Thank you. We're waiting for some guests. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Fabricating, innovating.
They want you to have a big order.
Oh, right. Tough tits. No, they didn't say it like that.
2
He said,
teas
is
and a
that.
coffee.
No, he means. Would you care for anything else?
What about the sirloin
He
steak?
don't mind. He's getting paid the same whether he
Caviar,
gives you
oysters.
a bunch of olives for 14 quid or not. Right, listen, I've got to ask these people what they're talking about in the chat because I feel bad because we're just sitting chitty chatting.
I like that horse on the mantelpiece.
Let's have a butcher's. Hold your horses. I mean, hold your horse. Someone get that horse one. Oh, that is nice. Probably bronze.
I've got two. Just like that one, there's two of them.
Don't tell everyone where you live. They'll be round for your horses. Nice one. Yeah, tell him fill
I'll
up.
put it up a dog.
Yes, please, but let's not burden the people of the live stream with the details of such business.
Blue cheese it is.
Oh my God, it's as if you know me intimately. How could you? Where'd you keep your crystal balls? That's crazy talk. Well, I mean, I'd say handbag. You call it a pocket. That's probably because you're foreign. But yeah, not in my coffee, babes. It ain't going in the coffee. That's when it's weather enough to bring out a Bailey's with you. This is Irish cream over in the coffee. We won't make out that I've been having it in my breakfast coffee since Christmas. We won't say nothing because I've been ill. But
Just double checking. Do you like a single espresso or double espresso?
oh, single, please. No, I can't be bouncing out of the door. Like just to make it up to the size of a. So rather than an espresso, just with additional water and some milk, just to make it like as close to a real life coffee and nothing American or
No, I think I understand
pretentiously. Yeah, like a coffee if you're at home. Yes. You know, like coffee and water, with a little bit of milk.
Okay, no problem.
Oh,
Thank you.
legend. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm welcome. Everyone.
He got the message.
Right, is it? What's that? Is it an offence? Hang on a minute. I've got to point you at something dark. Sorry, my soul. I only joking with my heart. Is it an offence in the UK too? Who's that man? I can't. Oh, damage. Oh, right. Okay, so that's a good question. Is it Nim? Yeah, it's Nim Grace. Right, so I think what Nim's referring to is there's a young boy, Billy, in up north, up a bit north, not up the road north, but middle of the road north. There's a boy, 14. He is Muslim. He's got like learning difficulties. I think he might be autistic or something like that. Anyway, without looking again at the story, if I remember it rightly, did the old Bill come? The old Bill come. He scuffed the Quran. Just scuffed it on purpose, accidentally. Who cares? He's a kid.
Autistic, learning
Yeah,
difficulties.
old Bill come. He got banned out of the school. He got excluded
And
out of the
the
school
Muslim
in
guy said, rightly
England.
so.
And this is a
I don't think-
Christian school.
Oh, I wouldn't have thought so, but who cares? It's not a crime. You know what I mean? It's still a book's a book.
And his mum had to go and apologise.
Yeah, the mum had to go, everyone in the chat, grovelling.
Worse and worse, you know.
Do you reckon?
It'll get worse.
I know. But it's just a liberty because imagine that. Old Bill and the press and everything, but the grooming went on for 20-something odd years. That's still kids in a different vein.
And where was this? Which place?
Up north somewhere, I don't know. Not Rotherham, but somewhere like
Yeah,
Yorkshire, Leeds. Sorry to Yorkshire and Leeds if it weren't you people. But it was a big Muslim
Basically, he
population. I was going to
dropped
say
it on the
Asian then, I
floor.
nearly fell for
Sorry?
it.
He dropped it on the floor and it got a bit
He
stuffed.
dropped it. Because you know you're meant to wash your hands, do a little
Yes,
dance,
that's
put
right.
an hat on or whatever.
And
Yeah.
the whole
Scuffed
town
it.
got offended by
They all
this
went radio rental
boy with
and he's
learning
autistic.
difficulties, autistic.
And his mother got dragged up to school, grovelling, saying, "Oh, so sorry." They
Apologised.
chucked him out. I'm surprised they never battered him. Sorry.
He had to write letters to all the other boys in the school.
Oh, do me a
apologising
favour.
And study. He had to
Do you
study
hear
about
this?
exam.
He had to write apology letters to all the other boys in the school, like they give to.
And the
Figs.
Muslim spokesman for the local mosque said he's been suspended from school. And rightly so. That's what he said.
I'm going to choke on my own
The Muslim
indignation.
spokesman.
Oh,
So the Muslim
it's
spokesman,
right.
no one asked him, because that's
Listen,
a made-up job
If
ever
a
I
Muslim
ever.
boy at school
talking loud, I'm in a
dropped
podcast,
a
sorry.
Bible, nothing would happen.
no, that's right.
Listen,
at all.
if they put it in a
There'd be
vat
no
of
committee
urine,
meeting, no
hang on,
nothing.
if they dropped the Bible in a pot of piss in a New York museum and called it art,
yeah.
oh, hold on, they already did. No one said nothing. Jack Shizzle.
Things will get worse, though. They won't get worse.
I know. You're so
Because
cheerful,
we've a
Bill.
weak government.
Yeah.
They're weak. And the
Well-
police are weak.
They
Well,
need to
people
get
are
them
weak nowadays,
we
aren't
need
they?
a change of
They're
government,
brought up.
definitely.
No, but we need to change of culture. Like people
everything.
are brought up pussies nowadays. Honestly,
Yeah.
the things they teach kids, it's just not only satanic. It's just plain like it's stupid. You know the Boy Scouts. You know the Scouts,
Yeah.
Bob a Job Week and all that. They're taking the word God out now.
Have they?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Is it? Well, they're going to because it's offensive to some dickhead
I got
somewhere.
you just reminded me. I got a message off of this covered.
But you are involved. I'm going to listen to your comments.
And she said happy holidays, and I said Merry Christmas. But she said happy holidays. So the word Easter, like you can't say happy Easter. You've got to take the word Easter, and you can't say
Don't you?
Easter eggs.
No, you can say
chocolate
Easter.
eggs.
You know why? Because you remember the Easter worshippers who got murdered. They weren't Christians. They were Easter worshippers when that bomb went off in the church or whatever. You can't say Christmas. You're not meant to say Christmas now if you're like a airy-legged lesbian, like
Well, this has
GLC
been
worker.
going on for a while. You can't
If you remember years ago,
Yeah, the GLC was
Tesco's-
disbanded about 25 years ago. I know. I just realised what I'm saying.
Tesco's and Sainsbury's and all that, they'd have a big sign in windows saying Easter eggs, you know, like chocolate eggs to sell them. Now they put chocolate eggs. The word Easter's gone.
Yeah.
It's chocolate eggs.
Listen, they were.
They
Yeah,
don't
but the
wanna
thing
offend
is,
anybody.
they bought them out the week after Halloween. I think.
Yeah,
or no,
yeah.
Christmas. Hot Cross Buns
Yeah,
was
but-
out last year, so I
Yeah.
don't mind if they want to call them what they want. I'll get them quicker. They might be half price the day after the resurrection of
Well,
Jesus.
things are getting to an awful pitch. When I went to the hospital
Can you hear Billy?
for a checkup, there was a young black fella who was going to take the pictures, you know, and he had a smile on his face. He said, I must ask you, are you pregnant?
Did you hear this?
I said, I
Please,
don't
I've got to
think so,
repeat
but
it.
I haven't done anything to get me pregnant. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
The young geezer who worked the
I would have
radiographer
just
or
said
whatever
yeah. I would have said yeah.
asked
I think
Billy
I
if he
am.
was pregnant. Let me just remind you what he looks like.
Stupid
Clearly not pregnant, just to my cursory glance. I'm going to go with, I think you've been a good girl, Billy. I don't think you've been putting it back. But there was a fella, I think they said they would refuse to, I think he kicked out, he wouldn't answer him. He said, don't be stupid. Like, he wouldn't say yes or no to the are you pregnant question. I think they sent him away.
Yeah.
That's absolutely terrified they are of offending anyone. And the people that they're offending are something like 0.1 of the imaginary mental health population. Like, they're not even... I know 2 transgender people. They were men. They're still. They've had their bits all done. One of them's got lovely boobs and everything. But the point is, they don't care what anyone said. They're not out there with a big. I mean, they'd get the probably, but you can't tell anyway. They look
but who gives a
very
shit?
pretty.
He knows, and I know. We get the piss taken out of us for being jocks, being Scots. Being
Listen,
Thai,
the sweaties
being
can take it on the
being that.
chin.
No problem. Say what you like. Who cares?
No, you
The
just
Scots, the
laugh at them,
Irish,
that's
the
all.
Welsh, the Geordies.
Yeah, everyone.
We
No,
don't
that's
give a fuck. We have
the
enough.
good-natured humour of it because
Yeah.
everyone hates the English. Everyone. We've got fans from abroad writing in
But
to call
listen,
us
the
dickheads.
Irish can be very sensitive too.
Well, that IRA business showed me that.
I said to one of when I was working in the Royal Mail, I said, where did
Can you hear
an
me?
Irish person? I said, in the paddy field or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what
I'm
it's called,
surprised
though.
at you saying that. He was all annoyed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Offence is-
And yet they're saying things about the Scots on the turn when they wear
Yeah,
the
but it's
kilt.
all true about yous, mob. Listen, the point is that offence can only be taken.
Yeah.
You can get 2 Irishmen stood side by side, if you're allowed to call them men anymore. I don't know, Irish people,
Yeah.
whatever. Irishmen, 2 paddies, you might say,
What?
side by side. But only one. If one of them takes offence and the other one don't, it's not what you're saying. It's what they're
offended
hearing
someone.
and what they're taking it to mean as well, because. It's just, you take the power out. It's not racist anyway. I was going to make it as a racist slur then. Nicknames, friendly nicknames at that. It's only short for Patrick. It's not even like an offensive. It's not like I was going to say another one, but I can't be bothered with the outrage in the comments section. Not from the normal people. Normal always hate speech. You know, oh my god. You just have to have white noise playing in your ears with a blindfold on and just feel your way around the conversation and listen out for
Who
the
was it a couple of
screams.
weeks ago said on Good Morning Britain or something,
I don't
Fisher
watch
them.
mate. Who?
Fisher them. Not
What, like as in
fishermen.
Oh,
fishermen?
them, they called them. Instead of fishermen, it's
Yeah.
them.
I've never heard so much twaddle. I have though.
That guy with the big baggy trousers on at the Brit Awards, what's his name?
I don't watch
That gay
any
singer.
telly. I don't know. What's his name? MC Hammer. He was banging trousers
He's
with
a
him.
male singer, he's gay.
Male singer and he's gay. That's a
pro-man,
lot of them,
he's
mate. You're not
pro-man.
narrowing it down. Is he good looking? Elton John?
He wore big baggy trousers 2 weeks
When?
ago.
2 weeks. How would I know? I don't watch this shizzle. What does he sing? What is he, a rapper?
He's a male singer in his early 30s. He's a little bit chubs. He lost a little weight.
Anyone? Chubby, baggy trousers, Brit Awards a couple of weeks ago.
I'll find him.
Thinks he's important, clearly, because he's had something to say. What is he like? House music? House music. Oh my gosh, I'm such an old person.
No, pop.
Pop. Thank you so much. No, that's not what I wanted, sweetheart. Can I have a regular sized cup with some boiling water, and then I'm going to tip that inside? It's because I literally want coffee, and then to put some milk in. Not Americano, not mocha, not chocolate latte, frappuccino, dapper, what's name?
This is the guy there.
Thank you so much. I'm just going to press answer to John, everyone. I don't know what's going to happen. Sorry. Right, I'm back, everyone. Right, John's coming. As far as I know, I weren't listening to him, but I told him where I am. But let's put that away. Look what they've given. Oh, bless him, that geezer. He really thought he had my older. Who is he? Who is he?
That's what he wanted.
I've never heard of him in my life. It's in Spanish, you nut. Why are you giving me... Who is he? Is it Sam Smith or someone?
Yeah.
I can't even say Sam Smith. Oh, he ain't a geezer no more, apparently. It's a shame, because his music was all right. Thank you so much. You're a diamond. No problem whatsoever. Excellent. That's perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Cheers. Thanks, lovey.
Do
Right.
we have sugar?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's sugar tongs, darling. Do you know, when I was little, I had a tea set, like a little kiddies one. That's gender normative hate speech nowadays. But I had it. I used to drive everyone mad making them pretend tea, and they had to drink it. And then we went to a friend's house, and my mum still brings it up to this day. And when they were doing the real life tea, I was like, where are the sugar tongs? They all fell on the floor. I thought I was like, affectatious. Like, I was, sugar tongs. I don't even think the bird knew what it was. Sorry, I swear to God I'm going to pay you attention. And I've just, I mean it, because I just thought to God, I'm going to go outside with you all and have a...
Have you got it? Sugar?
Oh, sugar, shizzle, sugar. No, I'm not asking for sugar, I'm saying sugar as in substitute for shiz. I'm going to go outside for a few hot seconds. You may see smoke coming from my general... How dare you, sir? How dare you, faceless... Oi, that's not an option. I'm meant to win up as it is. Without Mary Joanna.
Yeah.
Right, let me put this away. That's because Bob comes in here. He's trained him up with a whip. Right, let's get out. Right, I'm taking you outside, everyone. For salmon. Salmon and trout, snap. Don't know what snap is about. Why is snap bad? Do we know? Oh, snap, not sniff. No, sniff is... There's a lot of code words for sniff. Can't educate the masses to that. Right, let's get... Bill, I'm just going to go for a breath of fresh air. Right, watch my bag. I've been found out. I've been grassed right up. Right, sorry, I've got to navigate a door with a... Oh, shit. Oh, gosh. That's it. Right, I'm out. I'm free. Ish. Right, let's have a little sit down. I'm out for John now. I can't see him. Anyway, talk to me, everyone. Oh, I really hope my battery don't go again. It was on 58%, but it's been lying to me, my phone. It's been saying it's dead. Empty, and then you switch it back on and it's like, nah, it's joking. Right, that's a black background. Oh, it's my hair, but that'll do me. Who's that? Joseph Turcott. I've read the first sentence of your comment and I'm going to call BS. I'm going to call it no. You can say what you like. I mean, I won't blaspheme the spirit, but you could. I mean, it's ill-advised to do it publicly if you don't mean it, because, I mean, you're eligible to get, you know what I mean? But saying it accidentally, is that what you wrote? Yeah, accidentally. Nah, no harm, no foul. No, I believe you, they said it, but you believe me that it's twaddle. I don't think they believe that. It's nonsense. It's not the king's shilling. You're not getting shanghaied into a religion. It's not like they can drop the thingy in your drink and then you go, oh, I'm going to, you know what I mean? Like in the old days when they used to nick people out of boozers. Who's that? Ariel? What's up, babes? Oh, it's cold out here. Give me coffee. probably have to give an arm and a leg for it. There is a bit of fluff in it, but I don't care. Oh, it is lovely and hot though. Oh, well, the whole religion, Joseph, but that especially, that just is like a snake oil salesman. You know what I mean? You touched it, you have to buy it. I mean, I understand it, like, you know, you break it, you take it sort of thing, but where is John? I've got to do myself up. Yeah, that's a bit, oh, I'm scattered. JC went, but we are all going to churchy. So that's good, because John will make sure we get home all right. Young William is what I'm talking about. I hope John was saying I'm here, because I told him where I was, and then I went, but I'm streaming, I've got to go. You might have even heard me, I don't know how it works. But no, and I ain't got my tobacco with me. What a dope. Ugh. Sorry, I'm not laughing, I was choking on this crap. Nim, the reason you can't post links into the chitty chat, this chat, is because people are just so charming that sometimes they put some naughty stuff. But admit, Armour of God can put it in, Harry L can put it in if you tell them what to look for, or if you post links in the comments, this is for everybody, you may see them, or they may disappear from your perspective. Nobody else will see them, but I will be able to see them if you then send a different message saying, Kay, look for the link, because it's in it. YouTube sends it to a different folder, which I must admit I very rarely look at. Mr. Brown's in there a lot. I don't mean to leave him in there, like all his comments with the links, but I'm like, because I have to click on each link. What time? 5:15. Oh my God! I have to click on every link to make sure it's not pornography. Let's put it like that. You can imagine. Nim, I'd love to help you out, babes, but got to. I haven't got to, but I choose to, and I am what I like to refer to as a grown-ass female, or I just say woman, and then watch everyone go, oh, she said the W word. What time is it now? Oh my God! In real life, here. I might just get a taxi. We'll just pay for a taxi. We've got Billy with us, haven't we? And then John and get him home. Then again, we've got a new Elizabeth line. Where did we get on for that? Liverpool Street. It's like 3 stops, and then I might do that. Sorry, let me just get a background so I can see your comments. Oh my God. Shizzle. Fudge, is it really? We're just going to get in for the wafer at this point. Come on. Oh, maybe John was telling me he's already at church. Why wouldn't he text me though? Why would you keep ringing when you know someone's live stream? Why wouldn't you text them? These and other questions, the answers on a postcard, please, to It's Obvious, Kate. I don't see him. I told him where we are. What link? What link? What link? Right, sorry, linkage. Thanks, Ariel, babes. GPT. No, Mitchell 1543. No, I haven't. But I think there's a website called GPT, isn't there? Or it's like a 3-word. It's not GTA, obviously. That's a game. See down with the kids I am. Or down with the now 40-year-old. That ain't John. Is that all he's there? He's cut all his locks off. He's gone a little bit crookedy. Anyhow, alright, it's do or die then. Right, I've got to drink this coffee. I can get a cab there. We can get a cab there. There's literally a cab sitting there. Look, let me show you a London cab. Boom. Literally, you think of one and they appear when you're in this part of town. Yeah, we'd get there for the communion. But I don't want to be rushing Billy up the stairs and all that. This is annoying now. What am I going to do? I want to go, but Billy's needs are greater. and he is not as sprightly as he would love me to believe. If I ask him, he's going to feel obliged to be. Oh my God, I only do this for you. Every time you go, I'm like, oh, no, I'm joking. Alright, see you later. Have a lovely morning / afternoon, evening, whatever time it is in your imaginary time zone. See ya. Right, where was I? I was pondering existential musings. I don't see John. He's getting on my last nerve. I can't find him because I'm using the phone to talk to you lovely peoples. Men, it all comes back to testicular organisational skills. None of them. Not man or boy. Just something like, I feel like the signal somehow blocks a bit of their brain off. No, I don't see no John. Those things. Chris and that are in there. Chris has got a long way to go. He might not want to go paperboy. I could kidnap him. But then again, I'm trying to get more people for a trip that I'm probably not doing. Scrub it. We'll do it next week. I'll go and ask Billy. I feel bad because I arranged it with John, but like I say, Billy is most important. He's the same age as my nan. I should get them together, but I don't think so.
Yeah. And I mean, like a dozen or something each column. It's only like 6. They're only half the thick.
Oh, it's lovely and warm in here.
Corners to save money.
It's nice looking in here as well. But I'm not supposed to flash the camera around in case anyone thinks I'm filming. Listen, guess what time it is?
6. I go.
5. Church is at 5:15. We're not going to make it. Listen, we'll leave the church bill till next week because we could get a cab, but we'd get in there, get the wafer, get the drink, and we'd get kicked out the door again. It'd be in it. It's 5:15, and it's now 5 o'clock, and we're all the way over this side.
Well, we need to figure out then.
Yeah. Oh, I love a decisive man.
Next week,
I've been
before the party.
Right, what do you fancy? Next week, do you want to go to an 11:15 service at St Paul's, or do you want to go to your normal church? We meet up here a bit earlier than now and go to the 5:15.
5:15 would be all right.
Yeah, next week.
The time I get from the church to go to.
Yeah.
And you'll need to come to that church too.
I know, I did promise that. I will do
Just
that.
more, mate.
But I don't know about in the same day. I'll do mine 1 week St Paul's and then I'll the following week or whatever. Because I could do with a dinner. Let's see, what are you eating? Oh, that chocolate.
It's nice.
Let Billy be the judge of that.
He's had 4 bits.
Oh. He ain't Scottish, is he? He's counting the bits. He's going on about
If you start
stereotypes.
you like it. But he likes this as well. Do you want
My
some?
nan loves that.
No.
My nan loves dark chocolate, so I've got a biscuit right in my doodah. Right, let's read the business. No, I haven't spoken to that chap person. But, did you say they were a Muslim apologist? Have they got any integrity? Are they kind of... Because there is one Muslim in the park who I will speak to soon. I like him. He actually listens to what you're saying and answers as honestly as he can.
How long have you been coming up to your church?
A couple of years. I met here about 2 years ago.
This is one hard biscuit. It ain't even a biscuit. It's like a thing. I think you float it in your coffee and then suck it out.
19th of December. I had an angel, they go in through here.
Is that what they do?
And they put some down in the park and they can see everything. And I remember the guy
Sorry,
looking
I'm
in the stream
scrolling back to the comments.
and I thought something's wrong and I said, everything okay? And he goes, no. He said, all your axes are very narrow.
Has anyone got any questions? Any theological, any problems? Anyone's having debating Muslims? Anyone wants any advice on tactics for strands of arguments or anything? I'm available. Other than that, I'm just happy to be in the war. I've got to be honest. It's part of my religion. People do look at you funny though when nowadays I say, oh sorry, I'm lying. And they go, but it's better than carrying it on.
Now, what pills are you? What did
Sorry,
you
they're
take?
chit-chatting in a
I think it's Pavix, like a blood thinner, aspirin as well.
they go through medication list. They're bonding.
I think it's Pyrindicol and Atenitol and a blood.
Right, any questiones? Let's pretend foreign for
I take
questions.
one cholesterol tablet. I take one for my prostate. And I take another one which is to get rid of excess water or something. When you get water built up around your heart after the thing is done.
Who's the it we're talking
Something
about?
about
Why are we calling
eight,
some
9
people
tablets a
it?
day.
What's going on? Mick?
before, it was a
Mick,
lot
what's
more. When I
happening?
came out of
Talk to me,
hospital,
Mick.
I had
Tell
big
me.
meds, like, I had this one, that one in the morning, two in the morning, that
I
one.
mean, you can just chitty chat with yourself.
At night before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
And I take one before I go to sleep. I don't know.
I don't mind. Harriel's busy posting something or
It's
other.
been reduced.
I just have not got a
It gave me,
Scooby. What is
it
going
gave
on?
me, I don't use it. Antibiotics. I stopped them.
Pentecost. Right, babes, I'm doing alright. I was just a bit lost with where the chat was going because I was, don't know, trying to read some like back and forth. I'm alright. I'm here with Billy, who you might remember.
Really, really tender. This side is okay. And this
Very
side is
distinguished elderly
When I get
gentleman.
into bed at night,
And I love
lie
it.
down, I've got-
And he's warm now and I feel happier because he goes over the park and
It's killing me again.
he
When I'm
does it for
standing up,
Jesus and everything. And like, I'm not trying to prevent that, but
You get shortage of breath.
I did.
he should be being looked after nowadays. And he was mugged not too long ago, and I would happily go to prison, I reckon, at the moment, the way I feel about the person who done that to him. He got his money back and all that, but that's not the point. He was reduced to tears, and it really distressed him, and it
Now I feel it.
makes people, fearful to walk in their own neighbourhood, and it wasn't even a kid, like some little street rat who did it. It was
I
a
noticed after the
older
procedure, I was in
gentleman.
bed for like
and he had the cheek to put his hands on him. I would find it very difficult not to jump up and down on his head if I found out where he lived.
And he said, when you get an operation like that,
Yeah, it's that,
you're
Billy.
lying down, we have to give you
William.
lots of fluids, and you're on the iron lung.
He's just talking about health concerns. If they start talking about prostates, I'm just going to start running.
10%.
Running if we start talking about fingers and small hands.
So I was like that for about 4 days.
What hospital were you in?
That's hospital.
Oh, I see. Yeah, then my brother sent me some
And then I was coughing up all
screenshots
this phlegm was coming out.
from it,
And then they take it away, check it, and give you antibiotics.
and I thought it was
And then you
somebody
have to do
posting.
exercise, You have to breathe in, hold your breath,
Mitchell,
and cough. to
prove
try
it,
and
babe.
get out.
Anyway, I thought it was somebody posting, but yeah, it was literally a bot, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was because I said I sent a message back to my brother saying, oh, it's such a shame there's no referencing,
If I woke up,
meaning the Quran verses, but it was a bot. We used to have a Zakia Naik bot in Discord, but it's offline. But that was funny. You'd just type in the command and it would make up these pretty decent sounding like ayah or hadith, just made like,
I mean, you're doing really
I don't know, the camel of your uncle is the, like just making it up, but it sounded pretty similar. In fact, I would have probably got some of them muddled because most of them sound like nonsense. I've got a banging headache now as well. Sorry, this is Almond Central. I'm catching the ill vibe off of these churches. I'm trying to look out for John. I reckon he's at church.
And I was really struggling.
Why would he come all the way down here when he could go directly to church? It don't make no sense, does it?
And I thought,
But I think he thought we were meeting him there, which we were.
Yes.
But I'm never going to rush Billy. Billy said, oh, we better forget about it then. So I'm like,
yes,
yes,
I can't go outside now.
Flower.
And I had to catch my breath. And I thought,
Yes,
okay, I'm all right.
yes, Ivan.
And then when I got the bus stop and I looked up, no bus for about 15 minutes.
I'm going to go with no for the orchid,
About another 10
but
minutes.
that the pot
And
plant
when I
thing
did it,
is,
I
I
put the
can
bag
see
down, took my
the,
jacket off, sat in the bed, I thought, I was exhausted.
Yeah.
the moss is real. Ivan, it's got this,
And then I slept for about an hour.
this stuff is real. I put my hand in.
And then I feel okay.
I'd be able to tell if it was
Any
plastic,
form
but
of
it's real
exercise that I do now, like
stuff.
walking or anything,
So yeah,
feel really tired.
to
I said
answer
to my
Questiono.
daughter, she goes, how's your stamina, your strength? I said,
They're having just a full-blown private combo on a live stream. They're just no business. These gentlemen of a certain generation just don't care.
And I bent down to get it, and I just made it. And then I dropped something else, and then I bent down, and I couldn't get up. I didn't have the strength in my legs to push myself.
He just had a triple bypass, everybody. He had his chest bone broken, a valve from his leg put into his, like, exchanged for the one that was in his
Not
heart,
that I was really
which
fit
was
before. I might have been at 6 or
like
7.
severely compromised.
I haven't got the strength to go up.
Before he fully recovered consciousness, he was bleeding out and had to be operated on again.
Where I live. And,
Ivan, stop distracting
I
me,
went
guys.
about, I forget what
There
I
ain't no
got,
camera.
some minor
It's not a
thing.
light, you know. Anyway,
she
so
said,
that's the, remember when I was saying, can we pray for Stephen?
Stephen?
That's the Stephen who I was talking about. He's still recovering from his bypass, so he's telling
I
Billy
sent for the ambulance.
about how difficult it is to get up and down, and you know.
4 stops and I'm at the hospital, you see, but no, the ambulance was going to take it. And one of the ambulances,
I haven't got
and
any
this was a
hospital
long
stories
story,
to share.
the young fella was a committed Christian, and he was from Australia.
That's
and I
lovely.
talked to him, you know. But anyway,
Mitchell, right,
I think
I'm
when they
guessing
were
you're
looking
saying
at the charts
angels,
and that,
so I'm
they
going to
couldn't work
reword that in my head.
things out. I think she had exaggerated the situation, but still, better safe.
Oh, I see. Mitchell,
After my procedure,
I guess that's...
at 3 days
No,
later,
it's not possible. It's the short answer. The long answer is no. No, I'm joking.
laptops.
We are of different stock. So angels are, like, obviously, I know you know this, they are celestial in nature. And it's not necessarily that angels can fall,
How you feeling?
or angels, I'm really
Any
kidding.
pain?
It's,
Are you eating?
I mean, it's prophesied. If you think of it, in the book of Revelation, it's a third of
She
heaven.
goes,
Third?
a little,
Yeah, angel, right, Michael and his angels against the devil and his angels, meaning demons, obviously, who are just fallen angels. But I'm sure, I'm confident, not being an eschatologist, that it says a third of heaven. There was war in heaven, and a third of the angels fell, something like that. So I think it's because obviously Satan, like in terms of Lucifer in the beginning, I mean, think of it this way.
I said, I feel alright.
I'm cobbling it together as I go. Christ is the lamb slain from the foundation of the world, or before the foundation of the world, I think it is. So God knows, obviously, there's no getting anything around God. He knows tomorrow exactly the same as he knows yesterday, because he isn't in, he is in tomorrow and he is in yesterday at the same time. He's outside of time, so there's no time where he isn't.
And I said, did they have?
And because of that, we know that he already knew that Satan would become beguiled with his own beauty and arrogant and, you know, enough to seduce, like with words, Eve, and get her to fall. So, what am I getting at? What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that the angels who would fall were known already. And that's in a similar fashion. God, it's when, you know, like when the Romans 8:29 talks about, and those people knew he predestined. The Calvinists get really, excuse me, sorry, they get really carried away with the predestined thing, because they think it means, I mean, by default it would mean that God therefore predestined some people to hell. That's not our God. God desires that none should perish. He's not Allah. He's not guiding some and misguiding others. Excuse me with a snotty nose. So, when it says predestined, because God is outside of time, he's not rigging the game from the off. He's not at the off. He knows the ending of our lives. He knows the days of our lives when we're in the womb, says the Psalms. So it, yeah, it stands to reason then that he sees the results of our free will. He's not predestining in terms of you're going to be a good person, you're going to get saved. Is that he already knows. So in human terms, from our vantage point, because we are solidly temporal beings at this moment until eternity, until we are released into eternity, as it were, like at the end, we would say he knew from the beginning. But he knew at the end as well, and the end doesn't happen. So to answer your question,
I
nah.
did about 150 students last year.
So
and they all
he knows
passed,
which angels
and they all get
were
to
going to
the
fall.
film.
I don't think
And
that
they all thank
all
you very
angels
much,
are
and they give
capable
my
in the
number
same
for their
way. I
And
don't
then
mean
they call me like
capability
this week,
actually,
I've
I
got
mean
about 3 or
prone.
4 phone calls.
Because they have free will. We see that from
procedure
Lucifer, but it wasn't his free will that caused him to fall. It was his
in a couple of months when I got on my
Yeah, so you've
feet.
got back from it.
pleasure at his own
Yeah, and they always when they
brilliance.
come,
Because God
and they
says
talk to me
in
Turkish, and they go, "Where's the
Ezekiel
teacher?" And I say, "I'm the teacher." And they go, "But you're
Ezekiel
not Turkish." I say, "No." And they go,
or
"How come you
Daniel,
speak Turkish?"
Ezekiel, the king of Tyre,
I said, "Because I studied
those
it.
passages.
My wife was Turkish.
Even though it's like
So I
20
learned
odd
it. They're
verses,
shocked.
from verse 11, you know he's talking
If you
about,
speak to a
he's not talking about the
Turkish
human
man,
king
you
of
don't get
Tyre anymore,
shocked.
God. He's
Or
talking
Jackson,
to
you
someone who was
just
in
take it
Eden,
for
who
granted.
was
But when you
the
speak their
most,
language,
you know, clothed with,
you can speak Turkish.
I don't know, these precious stones, thumim and something,
I'll show you.
emeralds and lapis lazuli, whatever it is. The point is, he was God's favoured, like among the angels. But God knew already that he would fall, and it says he thinks he can set himself up against God. Pride, yep, that's the one. It goes before. Similarly with humans, the cut-off point for salvation, in my estimation, I'm confident that it's biblical, because in the Old Testament, for example, it says in the grave you will know there will be no more remembrance even of God for you, meaning you're dead, bruv, if you know what I mean,
More certificates, and then
until judgment.
of course I went to the
At judgment, you're assigned now. You won't have any glands. I can't remember who asked me the question now. Was it
Actually, she was my
or
student.
was
I
it
helped
somebody
her.
154? Yeah. Either way, you won't have any
Well, that's good. Then.
gland. Unless, I mean, there will be people who are alive, physically alive, like I am now in heaven. Because if the Son of Man came now,
That's all.
And now she's
and we weren't to fight the Antichrist, but he'd already defeated, and it was all sorted.
so
People who aren't the dead in Christ rising, they'll just go to heaven in the bodies they've got. If you don't die, you'll still be physical, I guess, but that's kind of philosophical. The point is that once you're dead, you don't have any
What's happened with that?
chance of
McLean
accepting. I know, Dvarka. I can't pronounce
Do
it,
you
sorry.
know what I found out?
Whatever it, brother. This is a separate stream anyway. The point is that I don't believe, and I'm pretty confident that it's mainstream Christian theology, that once you are dead, obviously Catholics, I'm going to put them aside with purgatory. To get into their purgatory, you have to be saved anyway. It's not just for like
And it said
non-believers. It's for let's not get into it. I don't believe it. But the point is, and I can prove it. But the point is, come on, Kay, stop bunnying.
MC.
Once you're dead, you're dead. You ain't got no chance of
Probably when you were born
accepting
and went
Jesus
to
then. That is why the commission is so urgent and important right now. That's why Jesus said go out and make disciples. He didn't say, well, you could all chill a bit and when you're in the grave have a little chit chat, drag them out of purgatory, whatever. That would have been handy if you'd have mentioned it, or otherwise.
But they dropped the A, so it's MC.
The point is that no. So just the same way that angels have fallen, it's have in the sense of the past, because Lucifer certainly, but the third and the war in heaven with Michael is in the future, but because it's prophesied by the Holy Spirit through the prophets, it's a done deal. It's already happened in a sense. In God's vantage point, it's already happened. But humans, yeah, we don't have the capacity to sin once we're in heaven. God can't, he not that he can't, because that sounds like he's incapable, but he won't have sin in his presence. He just won't do it. And that is why Jesus is the mediation, the bridge, the only name by which man may be saved. I've got to blow my nose. I'm so sorry, and I'm sorry to this.
And then the teacher would
Quite
call
much
out to
people
see
with
who's
it.
there.
Got 1
who's
minute.
not there.
Sorry.
He had, other days.
Anywho, that's my take on it. Come at me, bruv. Whoever it was, I can't remember. I just started waffling. Sorry, babes. I ain't done a proper live stream on theology for ages. I apologise for that, by the way. But I have had some shenanigans going on, and also I've been, when I say ill, I don't mean a sniffle, because this is light work. I was ill. I thought I had an aneurysm at one point with that sinus infection. It's so painful, and I've had a baby. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not just like flossing it. I'm telling you, it was
I
painful.
know a young fellow from Edinburgh, he was in London.
Oh,
for
for
many
sure,
years.
Harry. Yeah.
his
They've
name was
already been
McGregor.
judged. It's such a shame. Like,
and it's spelt, and I spelt.
I always felt sorry for
M-A-C.
Lucifer, and more so I felt sorry
He
for
wasn't
Cain and
pleased. He was
Judas.
Irish. He was
Always.
the Irish one.
Like,
Oh, yes,
I've
he was.
sort
He
of
was
shook
quite
off the
holy.
vestiges of
And
my
yet,
childhood,
in London, all these, and Scotland,
in as
all
much
these
as
years,
my
Northern
innocence at that
Scotland,
point
they
was I
wanted
just
the
felt
Irish spelling,
not
don't they?
outraged, but I felt like, oh, I feel like I'm going to have a word with Jesus because it's not his fault, because like Cain didn't know what was going to happen if he hit his brother on the head. Like, he didn't know, there was no CSI Eden. And also for Judas, I thought, oh, imagine that. That's your lot in life. That's your destiny to be Judas. But it wasn't like that. There had to be someone to betray him, but it didn't have to be him. Cherokee's here. Boom. Right, what one? You finished talking about your bits and bobs and your prescriptions and your...
Talk about names.
Yeah, I
and
know.
jobs
Dates and everything. Job descriptions
and
and...
it's a broad
Inside,
Nick the Noon,
it
all that
is.
you can.
Do you know what? It is a broad brick moon, Nick the Noon, apparently. But I don't know what they're talking about. The mad jocks, the sweaties. That means Scottish people in an affectionate way. Yeah.
We're offended.
Oh yeah.
Greatly
Well, do you know what? Take your offence and poke it
Sweaty
right
sock,
up your
what's
kilt. It's a jock. That's in America. That means something totally different. That means the cool kids. I think that means the
that?
sport
I'm a
type.
Scots person.
Is that right?
I'd say
Is that
Scots.
right? All right.
Aye. Fish of them.
Talking twaddle, Bill. You need to rebuke him. These youngsters, Bill. What do they know? Look, we've cleared the gaff. We're bringing an East End accent.
Yeah.
Everyone's gone home.
Scared.
I bought the tone of the gaff right down. I should do this everywhere. They might give us it cheaper. They might pay us to go.
What's the P on now?
Who? I thought when John... Sorry, people, I'm just going to have a private convo. When John phoned me, I answered the phone. Obviously, I couldn't hear him because I ain't put my ear roll in case they can still see it. They'd see all my ear rolls. So I just said, we're in a certain location here. But because he ain't turned up, I'm thinking he was already at the church. Because it was like 5 bells already by the time we come through on a blower. So, the plan is, finish coffee, we could have a walk, a stroll, saunter, we could sachet, just to keep in with the LGBT. But, if we go over to that one, there's all sandwiches and all that, and
Yeah, we'll do that.
and then we can fill him up with a couple of sandwiches to take on his
Just give
way.
it 5 minutes and we'll hit the road.
For sure. Because I'll tell you what, the price of this coffee, what I haven't even seen yet, I'm going to make sure I drink it all the way to the bottom, even though it's cold. Right back. What we're talking
At least
about,
we got
Jesus.
big cups of tea though.
I know. Oh, this is why Bob comes in here, I reckon. This is why coffee's an American thing. Just get a little bit. Look, did you see the little one he bought me? Because I said espresso. Bought me a thimble.
You've
Bill.
told them 100 times before, haven't you?
I know, bless it. They're not used to
What is
free
that?
will. This is an espresso size. It's like a little,
just want
like
a normal-
rocket
a normal
fuel.
white coffee.
It's like really strong coffee, so they do little bits. But I just wanted that
Well,
in a
that's
normal
sure,
cup
yeah.
with water on,
Yeah.
to make it like dilute it, and then you put the milk in, and then you can
Yeah.
and you can pretend it's a real coffee and not one of these pretentious American ones. Americans, I love you and all that, but Americans, same with Scots, you're all right. Basically, if you're not from my street, we're a bit tribal. Anyway, yeah, that's the plan. Have a stroll over to Sodom with Gomorrah next door. They do drug pre-nats in there on a Sunday.
Today, and I was telling him about that, the story about that.
In the house, whatever your name is. In what respect? I feel like you're not just saying that off the top of your swede, surely. Go on, Mick, tell him. But I'd like to know, is that just your opening gambit? Abraham was a mug. Surely you're answering someone. Surely you're not saying that for me to pick up on. Because that does make you sound like a donut. Dissent in what? Who's he talking to? She, he. For dissent in what? I don't think that's how you spell it either, but anyway, that's not the point. Dissenting is D-I-double-N. Anyway, descenting means to take the smell off of something, but please, do continue. For dissenting what? Certainly you could describe Jesus as a reformer, of course you could. Of course you could. He fulfilled the law, he reformed the hearts of men, literally reformed them, and tried to, pull the Pharisees into line, tried to save them. But anyway, who's got something against Abraham? I just don't get it. If you, Oh, no further answers are forthcoming. Descented, I like that though. Like one of them candles. Takes away the scent. Anyway, while I start giving a shiz. Oh yeah, finish the coffee. That's the plan. Yeah, I'm still waiting though. I mean, you can just recant, as it were. We can decant if you're drinking coffee, I don't know. It's not a very nice thing to just come in and chat with, is it? Oh, he's one of them, is he? Oxymoron, did you say, Mick? He reckons he's a Messianic Jew, but Abraham was a mug. It's one of them, isn't it? I think it's just for controversy's sake, Mick. I think some people like negative attention. I don't know why. I get a lot of it just without even trying. You don't have to start bowling into someone's chat talking absolute shiz. I mean, you could just hang about and be your normal self and you probably get a bit of abuse, but no, there's no job for me, so we can slip off.
Yeah, I'll get the bill and we'll have a look.
No, they'll fetch it up. Well, they bring it up in a book, like it's a secret. I did the international sign. Signature. Autographs here for sale. No religion's true.
When the Catholic Church
A Messianic Jew is a Christian, funny enough, Mick.
Jesus die afresh each time it's celebrated.
Oh,
Does
that's a
Jesus
good
die
point. That's a good
according to
theological
the
point.
teaching of
I'm going to move the camera away because any Roman Catholics
Does he die
make allowances
every
for my
time
brother Billy.
they say Mass?
Theoretically, I'll tell you why. The real sorry, I'm going to get into it. The consubstantiation. Yeah. So I believe in consubstantiation. I think it stays bread, but is the body, and it stays wine, but becomes the blood at the same time. They stay. I don't think you can do a blood test on the wine. Like I think spiritually it's the blood, physically it's still the wine.
We drink the blood of.
Well, Luther believed in consubstantiation.
Yes, that's what I believe in.
And
But
that's
the
what that's
but the
only to a
real.
believer.
Yeah.
was-
Oh no, for sure. Yeah, you like I say, you can't send it to a laboratory and they go, yeah, it's blood type A. But for what you're saying about the real presence, theoretically, my argument would be that it's blasphemous, just as much as to say that for Jesus to say he is God, to say he is only a man is also like denigrating the.
yes, that's
of course.
wrong.
So, but I can't be in 800 churches at the same time. My real presence can't be there unless I'm dead, unless I'm chopped up and they send a little bit of me to this church and that. But if you're saying this is the real transubstantiated blood, that means that everywhere, every church it's happening in at 7 o'clock, you're saying that a human being can be in all those different places at once, you know? Yeah. And that means it's every morning. Like, so it's a re-sacrifice, to my mind. Also, the rites that the priest... I don't want to get into it on the stream, because I do love Catholics, I do. But for my mind, when I've read the literature and the liturgies, I get very uncomfortable. I get a feeling of...
Of the Anglican literature?
No, Roman Catholic.
Oh, Anglo-Catholic.
No, Roman Catholic.
Catholic.
No, Anglo-Catholic is St Paul's, is
Yes,
Church of
right.
England.
Yeah,
No, because they believe in consubstantiation, but transubstantiation, to believe that it is utterly transformed, and it is because within the rites...
That's Romish.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So, for them, I don't like it because I will have to find it. If I say it on here, I'm going to have to find the proof, but I saw... One of the priests was saying in a very real sense, and it was an ancient, like a medieval, whatever. He said, in a real sense, the created create their creator. At each time they do communion, they are animating.
That's what, what's his name? Oh, I forget that man in Ireland. And he said,
What, nowadays, or?
Your nicotine-stained fingers, you bring God onto the altar. You see, that's what they say. The priest has that power.
It's a bit arrogant to my mind.
Sorry?
It's a bit arrogant to imagine that just any clergyman or any one of us could literally...
Yes, of course,
you know,
it's wrong.
and it says in the Bible, don't ask even in your heart who is saved. And the reason why is because you bring Christ down again, and crucify him again.
Yeah.
Like you're basically making, it's not up to you to know. You're not searching everyone, you know. So it's that kind of thing. Yeah. It's that kind of, I get uncomfortable with it. But that's not to say that, you know, Roman Catholics, if they're sincere and they believe and they confess, then, I mean, they're in. He's a former Roman Catholic.
Because it does say he gave himself
I'll get
once for
uncomfortable
all
because then
sins.
he's very Protestant. I love him.
And the rest, that's a
Yes, definitely, he died
memorial
once.
feast. A memory.
Listen, memorial, people who believe it's only a memory, like, you know, in memory, Jesus did say that, but he also said, this is my flesh. But he wasn't, it's just one of those, like, you say, like your mother could say, right, you're taking my heart away from me now, meaning you're upsetting me. It doesn't mean you're going into her chest and taking her heart out, and, like, there's ways of saying, there's a thing called illocution and there's locution. One of them is the intended meaning and one of them is the received meaning. So if you say to a woman, if she's stomping around the house and you say, are you all right, my dear? And she says, yeah, I'm fine, don't worry about it. You know, if you've got a brain, she's not fine. So her words have the opposite meaning to what she wants you to hear. She wants you to hear, I'm fuming. You better get me some flowers or whatever. You better do the washing up. What are we doing? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's Shanty. Yeah, but look at the one in front, like the Ku Klux Klan in stripes.
What am I missing?
Yeah, all right, let's put that on for him, please. Steve. That's all right. Oh, you can, no, don't strain you, Billy. Don't make me fight you. Because I'll win.
Thank you very much.
Right. Oh, let's get a wriggle on. Sorry. Yes, Patrick, I did see that. Oh, Pat, you could message Bloodfire, but I think he's in church now anyway. We were going to... Oh, that draft. Shut that door. You're going to bring the tone of the place down. Let's get Billy out though. Right, sorry. Let's get... Oh, it's freezing out. Freezing. I think you're doing well. I think when I'm your age, I'll be sitting it out. Right, well, I was chatting to Pat. I was having a private convo. Pat, Bloodfire phoned me, but I was streaming. I couldn't do nothing about it. I answered it. I said, yeah, we're here. He weren't there. I think he's at the church. What are you looking for? Oh, what's his name? This gentleman here. He must have, unless we've run out of here. They're chasing me for the washing up. Quick! But Pat, yeah, you could have messaged him because I can't use my blower, but he must be in church by now. Billy. Young Billy. Love him. Oh, somebody from my comment section said they were coming to Speaker's Corner this week. Oh, I'm such a lax host. Who was it? Oh, surely they would look at the stream. Can't remember. I feel really bad. It's a Christian. There's John phoning me again. Pat, would you message Bloodfire if you still have his number from when he was in the crew? And I'm going to have to try to answer it. Sorry, everyone, if you see my ear roll now. Oh, shizzle. Right, it's cut off. He's not down here. You going that way, boys? Yeah. Right. Sorry, I'm just giving directions and organising, gentlemen, as is my want. I don't want a whole one. I just like to order them about part-time. Right, we're going to walk ever so sedately. Pat, why don't you come down more often? Suffer in the cold with the rest of us. How much? I sound like my dad did. How much?
Should be about 4 quid.
Oh my. 80 pence in that place I was telling you about. That mission. 21 jib for free hot drinks. That is a travesty. That is a... And Bob's in here every other week. Yeah. Bob's doing all right. Aye. Everyone get on Bob for a cup of tea.
You get some hot tea.
Yeah. No, you ask for a little bit of hot water and all at the end.
Gets 2 cups of tea.
Yeah. Big jug of milk. That's true. And you get to sit down for an hour and a half and talk shiz. Yeah, I'll take it back. No, I like Bob. No, I'm slowing. I'm just chit-chatting. Yeah, I don't want him hurrying up for us. Code, bud. Watch your babes. And they're good. The dog can pull her... If it pulls her under that bus, I won't be saying that. I ain't seen them kind of skates since I was a kid with the stoppers. She's got skates, but they're not inline. They've got 4 wheels and a stopper at the toe. I used to love them when I was a kid. I would not be doing that nowadays. Well, I'll be on me. No, I can do it. It's muscle memory because I was abroad once and I was talked into it as a grown-up. And after a couple of, it's like ice skating. You just get used to it. Oh, I'm freezing me fingertips off. I've got to slow down again for Bill. Oh, my teeth are literally, I'm not putting it on, it's chili con carne. Brosifs. Me? Mitchell, I've debated him already. He ran from me. I've never published that one. I sat down. You know what he said to me, Mitchell? He basically said, my mum said I'm not allowed. He said, no. He said, I asked Hashim, and Hashim, thank you, Harry. And Hashim said, no, I have debated him. Literally. It's many thousands of views. The first time, though, he didn't know I had a mic on. And he basically said, I've got it on camera anyway, so everything I say is verifiable. He said he'd asked Hashim, and Hashim said he wasn't allowed to talk to me. And then I asked Hashim, and he was like, no. So that could have, either one of them could have been fibbing. I think it was Ali because he was shook. But the other thing is, he's come up to me in numerous debates when I've debated, Mohammed Tijad, Adnan Rashid, the Sheikh, Mohammed, his name is. All 3 of them at the same time. I debated before, and Ali came along, and I sort of voided him off, I must admit, because he just makes little sort of like, he did make facetious comments. But when I debated him the last time, to be honest, even though I, strongly disagree with him, he was more like mature in his approach. Obviously, excuse me. Obviously, I do also debate people like Modine, so I can cope with that level of twat. But a few of the things I'd seen Ali say with my own eyeballs and ear rolls in the past had made me, I'd taken umbrage with some of his statements, and it used to make me feel a bit queasy being too close to him, to be honest. And also the way he treated Christian Prince was shocking, and I thought it was end times, because I thought the day that Ali Dawah looks the most sensible out of him in hijab, Jesus is coming, it's got to be a sign. But I was wrong. But anyway, I've already debated him a long time. All of them. Fight me one out of Speaker's Corner who I haven't debated Mitchell, and then go and talk them into it, because they just give me a swerve. Mo don't. Bless him. Hijab still. I've spoken to Hijab. I haven't published that either, because he was so embarrassing. I thought he'd had a breakdown because of Jordan Peterson, like giving him more exposure. I thought the man's had a breakdown. But then again, the one with him and Bloodfire was published when he was giving it, asking for his mum's phone number and that. Big man like that. Big, hairy, beard geezer like that. All over the world, Hijab. And he's giving it all that mum jokes. Listen, my battery's 10% and I've got to go, it's critical. All right, I love you people, and I'll see you soon. Ciao, ciao. That's all right. I've got some treats.